Hello and welcome back. Last we left off, I was hanging around Nia, getting her as a contact, and now we're at Lunamon, where I was just admiring my old ship. Man, do I really want it back? But I really do actually want it back. We will be jumping over to the quality of life gate, getting this place established. That way now we can bounce between the two systems and get our contracts. Hopefully, when we come back over here, Dawn will have refreshed her contracts and we won't get those interesting ones anymore. And hopefully the market, though I don't know how much time has to pass for that to be viable. We could also explore some of the systems. I'm kind of curious about the systems around us. We could also go into, where is it? Mia Star. We should probably do this, get them started as well, because that is partly connected to the hunter background. So we have a few things we can do. That saves us on so much fuel. It is so wonderful. I do like the back and forth they have with the pirates. It is kind of unfortunate that they keep losing the comm network to pirates. All right, open comm. Talk to Dawn given to God. And what work do you have? Please tell me it's not the exact same ones. Oh God. Oh, I think this is the one we'll go with. Good payout, good distance, and it's along the path I actually want to go to check out that supergiant. All right, plots a straight course, so we can check out the white dwarf supernova. I hate looking at neutron stars. Then we can check out the red dwarf. What do you mean, suspected smuggler? I've never smuggled in my life. Scan away. I've never done anything wrong. I have never sold anything illegal in my life that I would ever willingly admit to. You need help, don't you? I should probably help you. It is the right thing to do. I have made the situation worse. Man, hilarious. Anyway, join the pursuit. No good deed goes unpunished.
In the business, we call this foreshadowing.
Okay, fine, we will engage. I kind of feel like the carrier is not engaging, and it kind of disappoints me quite a bit. Maybe if I force you to come with me. That it's actually the first retreat I've ever had to make. Yeah, let's disengage. Holy. Part of it's my fault, for sure. But also, what the hell was that before? Well, if there's anything fortunate, it's that I do have the funds and I can afford at least the mechs that they have. So we're just gonna buy all of those. Most frigates I've ever had in the fleet. Feels weird, especially after losing my other one. I really wanted that. I really liked the other model. I want it back. Just try handlers. Fine, I guess. Guess it's fine. Not the same. All right, I was a little too bothered to actually go through and do it myself, so I just used autos. I'm sure that can't come back to bite me. We are the people of concept. That is way too much. Just we. You are we now. Live with that. I'm very not happy with how everything went, and I get the feeling that it's somehow my fault because I did not give you weapons. And that's why you've been avoiding going towards enemies. That or you just really don't want to for some reason. Oh, you have more now? Oh, you have more now. I'm not opposed to upgrading them right off the bat. This is an engagement rate of 1,000, which is being reduced by how much again? By 30%, so their engagement rate is pretty small. But you have 10 of these available? Is an elite class of cataphracts mech that excels in both durability and versatility, and combat abilities are further enhanced by the deployment of 2 genetic drones, which serve as nimble force multipliers. I do like that. Anti-ship cataphracts, though. You know what? I'm feeling generous. Give bigger guns. For the sake of seeing it in action, I want to see you actually engage with, like, some enemies. So let's give you maybe, like, just the little drones. Nice, nice, nice. Now, are you actually going to engage now that you have missiles? Properly going after and killing the guy. Good, 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 good. This is what I like to see. Although, it's a distinct feeling you will not survive. I mean, technically they're still alive. It's just the ship's gone. And they still killed the guy. I'm sure it's fine. We could lower the venting and just raise the capacitor for your shields. And, yeah, I'm sure everything else is fine. This is fine. Okay, now that we have some ships back, off to adventure, I guess. Omega jump points. Warning beacons. Wait, Dominion. Of course it is. Oh, it's another Terran-eccentric. Frozen world. Okay, before I was rudely interrupted. Terran-eccentric, huh? That's probably the one it's guarding. Dust, cryovolcanic, Auric. There's no real sense in staying in the system if I'm gonna get shot at. Let's just move on to the next one. Two inactive gates, huh? Faction gates, I'm assuming. And this one's not a faction gate, actually. Mercy is. That one isn't. That one, check that one out now. that in the system? It's owned by someone. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Or it's not owned by someone? I thought it was. But that's nice. What's going on over here, people? Oh, Arsenal Station. Sacrifice ships to the factory. Ooh, that is... I mean... I could. This could backfire on me, but we're already against bad odds anyway with the fleet we're going against, so... That's a giant cargo ship. That's great. Not even able to convince himself. This has no combat capability. It is purely cargo. How fortunate to have. Did I say fortunate? I meant unfortunate. I'm surprised the pirates even ran away from us. I'm starting to think that this mission might be very, very bad. I'm starting to think that the mission we took might be close to impossible now. Under generally normal circumstances, you would think, no, you got a good capital, it'll be fine. But as soon as it's haunted, it does kind of skew it just a bit. Consider ship recovery. You mean just meat for the grinder? Like a destroyer? Sure, why not? And a standard tug, why not? Is there a bug where it's just so many cryo sleepers? Because that's a lot of cryo sleepers, I'm not gonna lie. This is not great. Not only are we running out of supplies, but we also still haven't actually found our target. So let us go to HMI real quick before we run out of supplies and get dragged into combat while starving. Okay, made it just back in time. What do we have to sell so we can actually get some money back? Where did I get this? When did I pick this up? Can be considered AI cores is a hotly debated topic among the double-digit number of individuals that know of their existence. These modified alpha cores utilize the awesome informational power of Azonian crystals to accomplish their directives. However, an Azonian core is unmistakably Volatian. So many interesting things that I'm just gonna sell for the sake of I need the cash and a lot of the supplies. All right, do you have any ships I could use? No, they're all frigates. Flea market. Oh, hey, this is one of those Musashi menu. Yeah, that's cool. We buy one of these. It's a cruiser class. I mean, it's the only other big ship that isn't completely well, like, they're both evenly destroyed, honestly. I could use another target besides myself. Let's immediately grab some more supplies, prepare our stuff, and get this one situated. Because apparently we own this now. I honestly want to sell it, but at the same time, 115 extra cargo is nothing to scoff at. Funny enough, it actually has a higher, well, it's using a mod for the higher max burn. You know what, we're just gonna sell it. I don't want it actually, never mind. I've immediately changed my mind. What would your default be? Point defense, Shisha howitzer. You're actually pretty okay. Wait, cloak flux, cloak activation. You're a phase ship? He realized that he did not actually read what the ship's whole gimmick was. All right, 60 days to there, and hopefully we actually see them this time. A cataphract, you say? Mines. It's actually really nice of the game to just have one of those nearby for me. I appreciate it. What I don't appreciate is the fact that I don't see my target. It's kind of annoying. Are you... Wait, what? You're pursuing the pursuers. You're... What? Huh? Who are you? I didn't answer my question. Weird encounter, it felt like. Felt very weird. No other way to explain that than just how it felt. I will take that phase shift though. I will gladly take this. But who are you is my question. Wanderers. What kind of... Closes match bound to archive entry for Tempest Squadron class hull. 1% confidence. Ooh, that music's nice too. I really need to find a way to pull the music files because holy, that's really nice. Within error days, please power down weapons and maintain distance from confidential Nightcross armor business assets. Warning, pilot has been incapacitated. Medical support has been dispatched to arrive within error days. That's interesting. Wait a second. That wouldn't happen to be like... That wouldn't be like a contract. Bounty contract, would it? No? Okay. Would have been really funny if it was. We do actually have this bounty board we could also be using. I haven't actually used it yet, and I kind of feel like that's kind of a neglectful thing. Granted, everything's all the way back out that way, but hey, you know. In the... Okay, so this is like a proper... Like, this shows much more than the regular bounties. Now, we should really be using this, too. What's the word? I'm trying to think of something smart. 200 credits. Huh? The bounty requires the assassination of an HMI target. The posting is offered by HMI. Man, I guess their boss really is sick and tired of them. Holy. That's a little funny. All right, on our way back, let us check out a few more systems. Let's go with Tyrone Veld. Oh no, this is another warning beacon system. What do we have this time? Oh, it's just the remnant. It's just the remnants. Good thing we're not hostile to each other. Desert worlds. And there's nothing else of interest. Huh. I'm just gonna leave you guys be. No. Terran Ascension. Why is it on... Whenever I was... I don't understand. I feel like I shouldn't see more of those again. But hey, if it wants to give me more, Barren Desert, what else? Barren Bombarded with the Gas Giant, another Barren. So, not an interesting system as of yet, but this one could be good. What do we got? Something's... Medical Laboratory. Hey, I'll take loot. What do we got for this one? Super Serum. Decreases the crew requirement in the fleet by 20% and reduces the amount of crew casualties in combat by 25%. That is actually really useful considering everything involving the cataphracts. And it's really cheap to survey this one. Oh, that's actually really tempting. So we've got a pre-class facility for ship quality. It's habitable, poor light, which can easily be fixed with reflectors. It has common organics, moderate ore, sparse rare ore, rich farm, and it has widespread ruins. That is going to be a hard system to pass up. It is next to the core worlds. The other planets don't really meet my particular requirements that I usually have for systems, but that is a really good start. Kind of makes me want to explore just a little bit more before we wrap up this episode. Let us take a detour and check out this one. Leave me alone. I don't know what they were doing, but leave me alone. And we do have another gate next to a super giant, or a blue giant rather. And it's another domain system. Oh, that's one of the giant rings. That system could be interesting. We're not gonna go get it. I'm not interested in that at the moment. We'll go here and then check out the blue giant. Now, if we could get a giant, or if we could get a gate within a system, that would also be very good. All of these are barren. I'm not surprised. Okay, one of them is acidic. I can't read. This one is a high warning, so I'm gonna guess remnants? Hostile, too. Could you not be hostile? We need to, like, run now. Get out of the system. Now. Whatever is in here is not worth it. Whatever is in the system is not worth it. Do I have... I do. Go, 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 go. Okay, not there. So that will not be one of our systems. We will not ever look at it again. Not that it had anything I was interested in, but that was an absurd amount for a system with not a whole lot in it. Makes one curious what they're hiding. Artillery range. What? Also another Terran-centric? Desert. Desert. Acid. And an Azure world. You know, I gotta say, game. I gotta say. Very kind of you. Could you also stop shooting me? Ooh, an arsenal. Let's see what we have here. Industrial ruins. Scattered ruins. Ore farming. Moderate ore. Common organics. Poor light. I feel like every planet we've kind of been interested in has poor lighting to it. And habitability. Okay. Not peak, not like absolutely amazing, but hey, I'm interested. Keep going. I'm guessing the artillery station is at the desert worlds. Oh hey, I was right. 80 to survey, that's ludicrous. Rogue Hephaestus, that checks out. Do we attempt to deal with the station? Gotta be real with you, Chief. I don't really want to deal with that. Alright, enough of that. Let's go to Mia's star where we know people are, even though it says it's not explored. We'll also turn our transponder on. Well, I was going to help you, but, sorry. Hello. An administrative voice echoes through the attention running with the transponder off in this volume is against the law. This automated auxiliary Tilla is referring to you to its commanding instance. Please wait. Oh, this is a little different, but also I didn't have my transponder off. After a few seconds, the red pseudo persona of the Armada's fleet commander is washed away with a tide of blue, bright blue, a strange shape blooming onto the feed. 8-eyed wings unfold a ring above. It bears distinct resemblance to depictions of angels stretching back to Ludicface's earliest roots on old Earth. Something appears subtly dissonant about the persona. Perhaps it is the occasional jitter of the feed, the brief displacement of colors, or the fact that she's shouting at you. Attention, unidentified vessel! You are trespassing upon a restricted system and are hereby commanded to turn your transponder on and submit to this proximity fleet system scan, or else. She finishes, her voice simmering with constant fury. The comm feed identifies her as Ardek Annex Sepher. My transponder is already on. This flotilla caught you with your... She begins confusion pouring into her voice. Her feet spasms and she growls angrily. So it is. Don't think you would simply turn it on and back on and find innocence. You are still ordered to submit to a cargo scan. Okay, cargo scan away. Dun dun dun! A planet killer? Well, Pierre laughs. Did you really think you could smuggle a planet cracker into Mia's star under my watch? You bringers of ruin are all the same. Your tricks unveiled by my honed sight and unbreakable will. You are going a little in the head. But, I don't have a planet killer. Don't try playing stupid Pather scum. I've caught you red-handed. You know, the irony of that is... technically, I am helping the Luds to an extent. Not specifically the church. But, I mean... Dawn Give It to God is technically Ludic. So, I mean, technically I'm helping them in a loose, weird Quasmira ways, yes? Her voice cuts out. There are several seconds of silence. A sensors officer quietly notifies you that the other fleet is, judging by a few telltale energy missions, performing another scan. After a moment, you hear a quiet "ah" on the other side of the comm link. My apologies, child of Terra. Seraph begins with an oddly human embarrassment. It appears as there have been an error in the course of the initial cargo scan. You are free to go. Please find me in Hall's orbit. Why bother with all of this? There's a pause before Sarah speaks again. The world of Hall is host to a decivilized human population, which proves difficult for us to rekindle. I have imposed enhanced security measures to protect them. If you would like to render aid to us, find me in its locale. We will do that after we take a quick pit stop. And we go to the forge. We can actually go and trade, thankfully, and then we have quite a bit to trade in. So, something I find a little funny. I had previously mentioned that I don't see there being like enough space anime sci-fi. I always found it funny that Carter's Freetraders has the wave motion pulse laser, which the wave motion immediately makes me think Star Blazers or Space Battleship Yamato, whatever you want to call it. And my immediate thought is, I need a bigger one of this. It's too small, and I need it on a battleship proper. It is kind of funny. That is also part of the reason when I saw it was suggested, and then I looked into it, the Musashi. I thought, you know what? If I could just put a giant wave motion gun on this, it'd be perfect. Anyway, I did also keep these two blueprints. I am actually very interested in the Vulkers. Can I just look at them? They are... Oh, it was those guys. Interceptor coffins. One of the oldest Cataphract class frames still in active use. The Vulcan dates back to the earliest attempts at humanoid strikecraft integration. By modern standards, it is lightly armed, poorly protected, and only marginally more durable than a Talon, the benchmark for expendable aerospace fighters. Its firepower is serviceable but limited, and few pilots survive long enough to capitalize on its potential without substantial external support. In other words, we will not be using this, which is unfortunate. But we do have these mechs from Maya Surin, which is the latest mech from the RNG department, outfitted with only an assault chain gun for now. The Grunts version of the Aznable comes equipped with active flares to provide escorts to carriers. Interesting. I think we'll keep the next gen cataphracts, the Alester. Probably pronouncing the names wrong. We will talk to Sepher one last time, and then we will head back. Oh right, this system doesn't have a gate, does it? I forgot about that. I kind of came here expecting I could just jump back, but that's fine too. Open comlink. I'd like to aid, but first I should actually read. Greetings, child of Terra. The AI greets you warmly, her voice punctured by an odd burst of static. You must be the one that Bleck intercepted Kurovanark, is it? Have you come to consider lending your aid to our cause, or are other matters at hand? There's a pause before Seraph speaks again. The world of Hollow Hall is host to a decivilized human population. One I believe has fallen in the wake of the remnant tide that fell across the sector so many cycles ago. I have imposed enhanced security measures to protect them. Such measures demand I am bound to the system, but there are battles to be fought elsewhere in the sector. Should I find that some enterprising individual takes interest in Hollow's safekeeping or demonstrates such dedication to the Dustkeepers' cause that I must find them worthy to be a champion of, you would be free to fly again. I grow restless here, the static in my soul growing. My wings need to be unbound such that I can further our contingency's great cause. The great cause. Seraph's avatar shivers. Earn the trust of us here in Mia Star, and I'll see you rightfully rewarded in time. You should establish a colony on Hollow Hall, something we, your artificial caretakers, cannot do. The world has proven itself suitable for human habitability. It may attract attention for those who despise our kind, much as the foul wretches of the Luddic Path or the false heirs of Dominion hegemony, but our sword will serve its defense. Or you can assist us directly. I have tasked a subordinate rigging Echo inadvertent in the operation of the forged ship at Gore's Little Eye. He may have tasks for you and certainly supplies, though its nanoforge threatens to decay into total uselessness. Even a corrupted alternative would serve better. She stops and growls slightly. Finally, I would find great virtue in one who could take the fight to our most sworn enemies when I cannot. Her avatar slightly grows towards the feed viewpoint. The Luddic Path has long hounded humanity, teetering it towards the edge of a new collapse in the name of impending apocalypse they alone will create. Similarly heinous are the lapdogs that serve Philip Andrada, the tyrant whose shattered opus, his mewling Lion's Guard, are perhaps the worst, cowards draped in finery. She shudders violently, a burst of static in the audio feed. Slaughter them all and earn my conviction. Such a friendly thing for the AI to say. Totally not out on the fritz, guys. Totally safe and totally helpful. It is a water world, which, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a big fan of. I'll put that under a footnote, and maybe, but now we do have the chance to make another contact, which is the important parts. Okay, you can stop running into things. Go to the right, rigging echo adverts, and I think they're already immediate contact. What work do they have available? Topographical data surveys, planetary admission records. It's in the alpha. That's kind of far, I'm not gonna lie. But that is a different actual thing than the usual. You have a special pirate fleet as well. Well, as interesting as that would be, I'm gonna put that on as a footnote. So yeah, now we have another contact. We have quite a few more candidates for colonizing, and we're in a bit of a better position, besides losing the ships I kind of wanted and liked. But if you ignore that, we're doing pretty good. Do let me know if the episode length is a bit better. I know not everyone is. I kind of am back and forth when it comes to episode length, because I myself would prefer longer videos, like to watch as a viewer for things. At the same time, I understand that as a series as a whole, having each series be like an hour long is kind of annoying. So it's either usually best to have a single one-off video that's long versus a shorter video with a longer series. But either way, until next time, do take care, have a good one, and hopefully we can start actually getting some things off the ground, because I was kind of expecting to do a little bit more than what we have. So until then, fly safe.